Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card is going to be called What Compliments Do People Say About You When You Leave the Room? So it's going to be a lot of fun and I hope you really enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe so you can be part of my YouTube family. And also be sure to hit that notifications button so that you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find information for that in my description box below. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card. What are the compliments that people give to you when you leave the room? Hello and welcome to your pile selection. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to put some gemstones down here as well as the teddy bears so that you can have a couple of different options as to how to choose. Alright, so I think what I'll use here is tiger's eye, purple amethyst, and moonstone, gray moonstone. Alright, so go ahead and think about, which pile you're most drawn to. Usually it'll be the one that your eyes keep coming back to. Okay, so for pile 1, it is this beautiful and lovely tiger's eye or the green teddy bear. For pile 2, we've got the blue teddy bear or the purple amethyst point. For pile 3, we've got this gray moonstone as well as the yellow teddy bear. So go ahead and pause the video if you need more time. But if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card. The compliments that people say about you when you leave the room. Hello, my beautiful and lovely pile number 1. So you have selected the green teddy bear and or the tiger's eye. So I'm going to start with a prayer to spirit and I'm going to light some incense. Spirit, please be here now. Help me to deliver messages to pile 1 that are clear, concise, and accurate, and that truly resonate with pile 1. All about the compliments that people say about them when they leave the room. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so I will be using some different tarot decks and different divination tools in order to glean as much information as I can. I will be using some compliment cards. They're like little channeled message cards that I actually channeled just for this reading. So that'll be really special and unique. I will be using the Unity deck, which I created using my own digital art. So I hope that you enjoy that. And if you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself, you can find the information for how to do that. There's an Etsy link in my description box. But I think I will be using the Light Seers Tarot as well. When I'm knocking on those cards, I am cleansing the energies. Alright, so Spirit, what are the compliments that people are saying about my pile number 1 when as soon as they leave the room? What are people saying about them? And I am just going to say I've got the chills, so I know that this is going to be really good stuff here. We got the 3 of Swords. Got cards flying everywhere. Gotta pick up a card just a moment here. The Devil. Oh, wow. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Hierophant. I can already tell that you've got like some people that really look up to you, for just being who you are as a person. The fact that you kind of are exemplary and you lead by example, really, you have a lot of people that look up to you. And when you leave the room, people are talking about this, what a wonderful example you are spiritually to other people. Not just spiritually, but just in the way that you behave. You're one heck of a kind person. And people are definitely noticing this about you. With the Knight of Wands here, this is the sign for attractiveness. So I do sense that people are talking about your physical attractiveness when you leave the room. They're noticing and talking about how you've either changed or somehow improved your looks, or that you just look beautiful and lovely or handsome. With the Knight of Cups here, people are saying that you really are very psychic here, very intuitive, in touch with your emotions, and people are noticing all good things about you. Just that you're very, very in touch with your emotions, and you know how to articulate yourself very well. You can put into words what you're feeling and express them with ease, okay? And a lot of people do respect this about you. You've got some people here that are quite obsessed with talking about you. With the Devil here, this is all about obsession. So yeah, you've got people talking about you in a very obsessive manner. Some people would even say that people are hung up on you. Some people from the past are hung up on you. It's very possible too that many people fall in love with you very easily, just for simply the fact that, you are a very attractive person. I mean, some people will just fall in love with you based on your looks alone, and other people that know you a little bit better will fall in love with you because of who you are. With the Three of Swords there, I'm getting heartbreaker type of energy. So people might be talking about, like, if you had a recent breakup or something like that, people might be talking about it. But they're saying that you're like you're somebody who isn't afraid to break up with somebody or end a relationship or a friendship when somebody isn't treating you right. Like, you have really high standards for yourself, for your friendships, and people are noticing that. That's really cool about you, that, you really do have high standards and you're not going to take anyone's BS, okay? You value yourself a heck of a lot more than that. And you're way too valuable to tolerate any kind of negative treatment or ill treatment. So people are noticing you respect yourself, and they're saying this is very commendable. And many people do look up to you. I'm not even sure if you're really that well aware of it, that how many people really do look up to you as exemplary. With the Page of Wands here, this is the same energy as the Knight of Wands. So basically, your level of attractiveness, it's amplified because of your attitude. Because you have a passion for life, and it's exuding out of every single one of your pores. Do you see how enthusiastic this person on this card is? Well, you love life, and that's one of the things that makes you so attractive. And this is one of the reasons why people are talking about you when you leave the room, because you carry a certain element of enthusiasm with you that is unmatched. Justice here. Justice came out. People are saying that you're a really fair person, fair-minded. You have a lot of Libran type of qualities about you as well with the Justice here. And you could have Libra in your chart, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you do. But what people are basically saying about you is that other than just being a fair person and not liking to take sides, you're also very easygoing, easy to talk to, very sociable. You have a romantic side, very charming. People do fall in love with you easily, and it's noticeable, okay? It's not just something that a few people are noticing. A lot of people are noticing that many people fall in love with you, like, easily, okay? Some people are jealous about this. Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So if you are not a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer sign, you just embody a lot of the water energy. And water energy individuals are extremely intuitive and just downright psychic a lot of times. So a lot of people are talking about how your intuition is spot on. You are becoming more and more psychically aware and in tune with the divine here. And it's quite noticeable. So yes, people are talking about it. Also, you may be starting to wear clothing, which lets people know that you really are a spiritual person. You can just kind of tell by your accessories, maybe your jewelry, maybe you wear symbols, okay, spiritual symbols. You could have some kind of tattoos that are meaningful, that carry a lot of spiritual symbology. But whatever it is here, you're presenting a very spiritual person in your orientation, in your nature, in the clothing style and your jewelry choices, your accessories, and just your whole aura or auric field. You are presenting a very spiritual person, and people are definitely talking about this, how very, very far you've come from who you used to be. This is especially true for people who have known you for a while, okay? Wow, we've got the High Priestess here, which really goes hand in hand with the Queen of Cups. If you know much about the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive. She gives people a lot of tools in order to help them grow. And so I really am seeing that you're a spiritual teacher to many. With the High Priestess here, do you see how her eyes are closed, but her eyes are actually open? If you look closer, you can see that overlaid on top of her eyelids, her eyes are actually open. So this just is denoting that, you know, you are very, very psychically aware and psychically gifted. This is definitely this is definitely something that people are noticing, because you may be out there in the world putting yourself on display in some kind of capacity. Not necessarily, but for some of you, you might know what I mean. You could have your own YouTube channel. Maybe you are a tarot reader yourself, or maybe you are on some other social platform, you know, as a spiritual leader or teacher in some capacity. Or maybe you are in charge of a spiritual group in your community. But whatever it is, people are definitely noticing that you are someone to look up to and to be like. You're inspiring people. With the Ten of Swords here, this is so uncanny that it came out under the Three of Swords, because people are talking about, if you went through a recent breakup, people are saying they're so proud of you for having the courage to do what you needed to do to end that relationship, okay? Or end that toxic friendship or that toxic connection, whatever that was. People are talking about how they're very, very proud of you for how very far you've come, and the fact that you are not taking any ill treatment anymore from people. And I just think that that is fantastic. All right, so I would like to do maybe just a couple of Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny cards, just to kind of get a little bit more details into this. So Spirit, what else are people saying? What are the compliments that people are saying about pile number one when they leave the room? All right, freedom. Yes, for many of you, you're going to relate to this, because it's like you are just either coming out of a bad relationship or a bad connection with somebody that was toxic, and now you're free from it. So people are talking about your sense of freedom and the fact that you've liberated yourself and how proud they are of you, okay? So pat yourself on the back for that, because that was not an easy task. People are talking about your attitude and your aura. It's so delightful. In your presence, many people feel lighter, very inspired, and you have this delight about you. You really have that love for life that I was talking about in the beginning here with the Page of Wands. Because you love life, other people love and enjoy spending time near you and around you. You are a very powerful person in your energy and aura, and I'm not even sure if you're really that fully aware of all the power that you yield. Your psychic gifts are getting stronger and stronger by the day, and your auric presence is being felt with more depth and awareness than ever before. One of the reasons for this is because you are going with the flow of life instead of fighting it. You are in flow and in harmony with life. All right, so now I'm going to move into the channeled message cards to see what else people are complimenting you on behind your back when you leave the room. Oh my gosh, Spirit, thank you. Yes, you exude passion. That is what this is all about. Pile number one, your passion, your zest for life. People are noticing this. You are always able to find the joy in small things. And this is such a gift, such a gift. And because of that, you are such a delight for people to be around. Many people enjoy and are talking about your creativity because you have such a unique gift or gifts, talents about you. If you aren't currently utilizing your creative side, this is Spirit's green light for you to go ahead and investigate that a little bit more, because you have a lot of natural talents and abilities. People are saying that you are a wonderful friend. You're just somebody who a lot of people wish they could be friends with, and if they're lucky enough to be friends with you, they know that you're the type of person that would give your shirt off your own back for somebody if they really, really needed it. You're just the type of friend who is very giving, loyal, loving, so sweet. Yes, because you're very compassionate and kind. All right, what else, Spirit? You're creative. Yes, that came out again. So out of all of these cards, which I have a whole bunch here, your creative came out twice. That is remarkable. And I didn't even know that was in there twice. So let that be known that many people are talking about your creative side. This is interesting. You came into my life at the perfect time. I wouldn't be where I am without you today. Thank you for being a true friend and a decent person. I love that. What a beautiful message that somebody is thinking about you and talking about, you when you leave the room. They're thinking this about you and saying this to other people, that you're such a good friend and they don't know where they would be without you, because you're a true friend and a decent and kind person. I think that is beautiful. Also, what people are really, really admiring about you and talking about you is that you really know how to nurture yourself and others, and people appreciate that about you. They truly, truly do. People admire that you can have this very serious side about you, but also you can act very childlike. So you have a childlike joy and glow about you, but you also have a very serious side. So you're very well balanced, and I do feel like this is one of the things that makes you such a delight. You can see both sides of an argument. See, yeah, you had the Libra here, the Justice card, which is all about fairness. And do you remember how I was saying that earlier? So pile one, you can see both sides of an argument, and because of that, you are very, very diplomatic. You're very just peace peace loving. You don't like to take sides. You love life. Yes. I cannot make this up. I feel like this is just, Spirit is giving us so many corresponding cards here that lend to basically the same messages, which is that you love life, you're exuberant, you exude passion, and people think that you are so great to be around. Also, you have a heart of gold, and many people are talking about this when you leave the room, how really nice you are. Also, some people do talk about your mysterious vibes, because some people are wondering, how have you become so very in tune with spirit? You've got people definitely talking about this. It's really no wonder. They're wondering how it is that you're so in tune with the divine. How has your intuition become so sharp? How have your senses become heightened? They really want to know. So they are talking about this whenever you leave the room. And then I will draw one more card. It's called the L-Key Oracle. So Spirit, what else are people saying about pile number 1 when they leave the room? Abano Laka. She is a warrior spirit. She who battles justice, fierce commitment. Now, isn't that something? Because we have the Justice card here, and we've been talking all about that. And this is such a beautiful card, because when this card appears, this is, talking about somebody who is not afraid of challenges. So many people are saying that you're not afraid of life's challenges. You are somebody who, while you have a very soft nature, you also at the same time meet life with almost like a ferocious gaze, like ready to face the things that are challenging you without holding back. And that some battles aren't worth fighting, but some are, and you pick your battles wisely. You can face challenges head on, and you stand up for what you believe in, and people are really, really honoring and respecting you because of this about you. You are fierce, but you are also loving. So it's such a good combination. Pile 1, I hope you've enjoyed this very in-depth reading. If you did, please be sure that you subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you'd like a further personal reading, please be sure to check out my description box below on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me today and watching this. I appreciate you, and I love you all so much. If you would like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but always appreciated. Much love to you, my beautiful and lovely pile number 1. Bye. Hello, my beautiful and lovely pile number 2. So if you chose this blue teddy bear or this purple amethyst point, you are in the right place. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to say a prayer to Spirit. Spirit, please be here now with me as I deliver messages to pile number 2, all about what compliments are people saying about them when they leave the room. Please allow these messages to resonate, and may they be clear, concise, and accurate. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I will be using my Unity deck, which I created using my own digital art. And if you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself, you can find the link to my Etsy shop in my description box below. I'm going to also be using the Lightseers Tarot, the Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny Oracle cards, and I'm going to be using some channeled message cards, as well as the L Key deck. All right. I had something drop, so I'm going to pause the video for a moment. Okay, so I will be starting with the Unity deck. So Spirit, please let us know the compliments that people give my pile number 2 behind their back. What compliments do people give pile number 2 when they leave the room? We've got the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Interesting. All right, what else are people saying or complimenting pile number 2 about when they leave the room? The Death, the Eight of Cups, the Wheel, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what people are saying about you, pile 2, when you leave the room is that, first off, they're saying that you are a no-nonsense type of person. You don't take and tolerate baloney. You're also somebody who is a hard worker. You also, you don't mince your words. You say exactly what you mean, and you mean what you say, and people respect this about you. You have a very authoritative nature that people really look up to, and you're very multifaceted, multi-talented, and you have had quite a glow up, okay, recently that people are talking about. This could be a development of more of your talents. This could be some sort of a promotion at work. This could be an elevation of any other type. This could be a weight loss or a recent weight gain. If you are trying to intentionally gain muscle or lean muscle, I just heard Spirit say, or any other type of body transformation that you may have had that has really caught the attention of other people in a good way. And people are talking about this. People are saying that you're not the same anymore. You have become stronger. You've grown stronger as a person. You do not ignore red flags. You're the type of person who, you don't get stuck. You never get stuck anymore. You don't claim that, because that getting stuck is just not in your vocabulary anymore. You are a go-getter. You're a goal-oriented, goal-driven person with the Magician here. You are very goal-oriented, and you are creating a life of success for yourself. You've opened up new areas within your life. You've opened up new avenues for exploration and achievement. You're walking away from some negativity, some things that are no longer serving you here with the Eight of Cups. And you're going toward what you're good at. And people are talking about all of the wonderful things that you excel at, pile number 2. You truly excel at anything having to do with using your intellect or your hands. You could be a writer. You could be someone who's a public speaker. You could be someone who is a builder or into crafts or artistic expression, dance, you name it. It's something that you're very, very good at. For some of you, you may be a tattoo artist. I am hearing that very specifically for someone out there. Whatever it is that you're doing, you should be able to be making some money off of this. And that's what people are saying, is that you're so talented. They want to see you making money, earning money from your talents because you're so very good at it. So if you are an author, people are talking about what an awesome author you are behind your back. People are talking about your talent, whatever it is that you seriously are good at. You are rocking this out, and people are noticing that you deserve to get paid a lot more for your talents, or to be able to make money on the side for your talents, or even transition into doing this for a living. Okay, many people are saying that you should do this thing, whatever it is that you are excelling at. You could do this for a living and get paid a lot of money. And they see you as being a very happy and fruitful person. And many people are saying this about you. And they see that you're operating from your divine self, from a place of passion. And I also heard you have a lot of integrity. And because of this, people honor and respect who you are as a person, and they talk about you and how you're almost seen as royalty here. People really do feel like you are dignified. Okay, that's what Spirit just said. Dignified and royal. You have royalty vibes. The way that you carry yourself shows that you have a lot of pride in yourself, but it's not egotistical pride. It's a proudful kind of stance that means that you're proud of where you are and where you've come from and who you've become. And you're very protective of your loved ones. You're very, very fiercely loyal. You could have a lot of Leo in your chart. If you don't, you just really embody Leo traits. You know, you could have thick and wonderful, beautiful hair. A lot of times Leos do have those. So if you have Leo in your chart, it wouldn't surprise me if you have very thick and beautiful hair like a lion's mane. With the King of Wands here, whether or not you have Leo in your chart, you are definitely embodying these fiery, fiery traits. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You are fiercely protective of your loved ones. People are talking about this, how you don't let people mess around with your loved ones or your friends. You are very fiercely protective of your friends that you love and care about. You don't allow people to talk bad about them or treat them unfairly. And there's so many good qualities and traits here about you that I'm seeing that other people are noticing too and talking about. So let's dive a little bit deeper into some of these traits by using the Denise Linn Sacred Oracle cards, Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. So Spirit, what are the top 4 things that people are saying about pile number 2 behind their back, about the compliments and things that they're noticing? Leadership. You embody leadership qualities. Exactly what I was saying before. This really goes along with that. You embody leadership qualities and traits, and many people look up to you. They respect you. You command respect when you enter a room without even trying, because you do really know how to harness that confidence and that gait and your stance that commands respect, because you're not, the kind of person to walk with your head down, slouched over, slumped over. No, you are confident in yourself, and it shows. And when you speak with authority, and people listen because you're intelligent and you know what you're talking about. You have a wealth of knowledge. People notice that you seem to, wherever you go, It's like miracles seem to happen. Miracles seem to follow you. You could have had something very, very miraculous happen in your life. Now this could even be as simple as a birth of a child or some other blessing like that. But like with miracles here, I feel like many people feel that you are a miracle in their lives, but that you're also very blessed, and you may literally have such a gift that people think that your gifts are miraculous, okay? That you were miraculously bestowed these gifts, that you're very extremely gifted, almost like ethereally gifted, like out of this world type of gifted, okay? That's like otherworldly. With the alien here, that kind of reminds me of otherworldly, you know? So I really do feel like you give off those very ethereal, otherworldly sort of vibes, like starseed vibes almost. So if you resonate with star seeds, there's so many outer space like themes here. Look at this. We've got the stars here. We've got the stars here. Stars on this card and stars on this card and that card. So lots and lots of stars. I really do feel like you could be a star seed if you do resonate with that. People notice your inner peace. You have like this inner sense of peace that no one can shake it. Nobody can ruffle your feathers. Nobody can stir your pot. They can't make you boil over, okay? Try as they may. People notice that you have this inner calmness about you and an openness as well. And there's more stars and constellations there. But yes, people are noticing and talking about your openness, how you're so open. And this really is, it's a blessing to you. And you are a blessing to other people. Now we're going to transition into the channeled message cards, and then I'll go into the L key. So Spirit, what are people saying? What compliments are people saying about pile number 2 when they leave the room? You make life better. People are saying that you make their life better. Okay, so when you walk away, this is the kinds of things that people are saying about you. They're saying you should pat yourself on the back because you're doing a really good job. Okay? You're an amazing cook. Some people are very impressed with your cooking skills because you always cook with love for the people that you care about. All right. So some people are talking about this, that that could be one of your talents. Okay. You're a person of multi-talents here. You are capable of whatever you set your mind to, and everyone knows this about you. This is why people are talking about it. They're saying that you can go so far. When you set your mind to something, you can go so far. It's limitless. You can learn from a situation, and you always do. You're becoming better and better all the time. And there's something deep about you, and a lot of people notice this. They do notice that you have starseed traits and qualities, that there is something uniquely special about you, pile 2. You don't just seem to blend in or fit in with everyone else. You stand out. You're unique. You're also a very good communicator. Maybe this is what makes you a good writer or public speaker or whatever it is that you are embarking upon or doing or showcasing. You are a very good communicator. You are a hero to someone, and somebody is definitely talking about this when you leave the room, that you are a hero. They want to be like you. You shine. You absolutely shine, and this is definitely something that people notice. People also love that you're very non-judgmental, and you don't really like to, take sides in an argument. You like to hear both sides are out. Somebody looks up to you. I feel like that's why this one came out too. You're a hero to someone, and someone looks up to you. I feel like a lot of people look up to you, actually. And you know how to manage your emotions, and this is huge. So many people don't have that skill, but you do. You know how to manage your emotions. You don't go overboard. You don't lash out, okay? You don't get overly, you don't overly gush, but you also keep your cool. You don't have a temper that, you let go and let loose. You're very in control, and people are definitely talking about this. All right, so Spirit, what other compliments are people saying about pile 2? She who emerges, Kamala, enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. This is such a beautiful and dreamy card, and it embodies such a dreamy energy. And I really do feel like with Kamala here, people are definitely noticing that you are rising higher and higher all the time and becoming more and more enlightened as a person. Very mindful of everything, of your surroundings, very mindful of other people's feelings. You know how to nurture and heal other people, and you know how to nurture and heal yourself. And I'm also hearing that you're very good with nature. You could be a horticulturist or someone who's good with plants. You could be somebody also who's very naturally talented at giving love to animals, and animals trust you. You are somebody who is feeling, or at least people see you this way. They see you as being enlightened, or like you've come into a knowing, a mindfulness, a spirituality, some sort of a spiritual growth. And yeah, you've definitely become the butterfly. So people are seeing this about you, pile 2. Pile 2, you have a beautiful energy about you, and I'm seeing all of your gifts, and I agree. I agree with Spirit. You shine. You absolutely shine. So thank you so much for being here and watching this video today. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on that notifications bell. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all so much. And if you would like a personal reading, definitely be sure to check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading from me. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it is never expected, but it is always appreciated. And you can find information on how you can do that in my description box below as well. Stay beautiful and lovely, my pile 2. Thanks so much. Bye. Hello, my beautiful and lovely pile number 3. So if you chose this gray moonstone and the yellow teddy bear, you are in the right spot for pile number 3. All right, so what we're gonna do is I've got a whole bunch of different decks I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Unity deck, which I actually created using, my own digital art. So I'm going to be using that. If you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself, that's available through my Etsy shop, and you can find a link for that in my description box. But what I like about it is that with each deck or each card, there's a divination tool in the bottom right hand corner. So it'll say like yes, no, or maybe. And then it has cheat sheets for the meanings of the cards for the different meanings. So, and then I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot as well. And I'm going to be using the El Key and the Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. And a whole bunch of channeled message cards. I've got a whole bunch of those that I channeled for you. So this is going to be very in-depth. I hope that you enjoy. So our topic today is, what are the compliments that people say about you when you leave the room? And so Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver these messages in a clear, concise, and accurate way that resonate with pile number 3. Spirit, thank you, and thank you for speaking through me. All right, so I will begin with the Unity deck. And I always shuffle until I feel sort of a tingling sensation in my heart chakra area, and I already felt it. That didn't take long. You've got the Chariot here, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. All right, what else, Spirit? The Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Hierophant, the Devil, oh my goodness, and the Sun. You have some very interesting cards, I might say. So basically, you know, people are saying that you're the kind of person that is vibrant, full of life, warm. You have a sunny disposition with the Sun there. The Four of Cups can talk about, you know, you being bored or sad, but in a reading like this, I don't take it like that, because this is about compliments. So I read it as the opposite, which is you're never boring. People see you as like a breath of fresh air. Because this is focusing on compliments, people see you that way. They see you as exciting, just a fascinating person with a lot of different interests. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit. And also, you have a way with people. You may have people like eating out of the palm of your hand here with the Devil without even really trying. You could be the kind of person that could get people to, you could sway people, you know, very easily to get them, you know, on your side. People want to naturally take your side. And especially even in some kind of argument, like people want to naturally take your side. You are very suave, good with words. You know how to debate. You may be very good. You could excel at debate. You could be an excellent lawyer or advocate for people who don't have a voice. Because you are very articulate and you speak your truth. You're not afraid to speak the truth. You're not afraid to advocate for the underdog. You're not afraid to truly express yourself and what you're feeling and your needs. And you know that that's got high importance. But also you're very much protective of other people and their rights. And people are talking about this when you leave the room. They're like, noticing what a good person you are and how, you know, in your element you seem when you're really, really standing up for people. You do it best, okay? And you've got people that are literally talking about you night and day here with the Devil here. That is all about obsessive thoughts. You've got some people that think you're very, very sexy, very attractive. You have mesmerizing eyes that kind of tend to hypnotize or even glamorize people. So you could have people literally eating out of the palm of your hand because of, one, you're very hypnotic. And also you're very, very, you command respect, and you have an authoritative presence about you because of the way that you can advocate for yourself and others. So you just get people almost glamorized by you instantly. And people are talking about this when you leave the room. People are saying that you could be like a leader. Gosh, if you wanted to be, like, you could, this is crazy, but you could be like a leader of a small cult. I mean, you're not. I don't think you are, but you could be if you wanted to, because of the way that you're so charming, and the fact that people like eat out of the palm of your hand. You could literally have people like want to follow you. You could have a lot of followers on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube. You could have like a lot of people that admire you and want to follow you. Okay, so that is the kind of vibe I'm getting, is that you have kind of like spiritual teacher vibes. You know, like that's why I said you could almost be like a cult leader or something, or lead a whole bunch of people. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. I'm just saying that that's the kind of vibe you have. That's the kind of respect that you warrant from people. And it's just kind of naturally how you are and who you are as a person. And also, people are talking about your body for some reason. They're talking about how in shape you really are, getting in shape. Even if you're not working out, you just seem naturally athletically built, naturally strong, and you don't appear weak at all. If you did, I don't feel like people would be hopping on that bus to want to follow you or, you know, respect you. I really do feel like your body is strong and your mind is strong. And because of that, you've got a lot of people that are really almost like hypnotized by you. I mean, look at the devil here. Look at his eyes. He's got very hypnotizing eyes that draw you in and magnetize you to him. Also, notice the puppet on the strings. The devil is able to manipulate others, make them dance. I feel like this devil is here and representing the power that you have over people without even knowing how much power and control you have over others. So definitely know that you have a lot of power over others, and I know that you're a good person, and I know that you're doing that responsibly. So I just wanted to point that out and say that that is another thing that people are saying about you, is that you're a responsible leader, and that you are a good person. You're very stable here with the Four of Wands. You come across as mentally stable. You come across as someone who, you know, you've got all your bearings, you've got all your wits about you. You could be a counselor or a mental health provider, but not necessarily. That's only going to be for some of you. But you are fiercely protective of that underdog person who can't advocate for themselves. That's coming out again. And you could be like a marriage counselor or a marriage therapist or something like that, that kind of can diffuse arguments and coach people into how to get along and how to deal with difficult situations. Okay. So you could be giving people the skill sets that they need in order to solve their own problems. You are a problem solver yourself, and you teach others how to problem solve. So people are talking about this about you, that you have quite the skill set to really enact change in other people, in their lives. And people are noticing here too that you have quite the vibrancy about you and quite the excitement for life, and that things are really taking off for you. Like, you know, if you have set off toward a certain goal or dream or aspiration, this thing is taking off for you, and people are talking about it, how proud they are of you, how awesome you're doing. You're such a hard worker. You've put so much of your heart and soul into this thing, this project that you're doing, or this passion that you're doing, or maybe this is your job, the position that you hold. Whatever this is driving you, and you're so passionate about it, and people are definitely noticing all the passion that you exude, because we've got the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Sun. That's all about glowing. You're glowing, you're just radiating, you're beautiful, you're just gorgeous. And yes, many people do look up to you with the Hierophant here as a spiritual teacher, leader, advocate. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into the top 4 things that people really do admire about you and talk about you and give you compliments about you behind your back when you leave the room. What are the top 4 things that people are noticing about my pile number 3, Spirit? Community. You uplift your community. Do you see the butterflies there? I feel like you really do help transmute negative energies. You know how to transform people who need help into becoming their best versions of themselves, because you've done this for yourself, and you know how to help other people who also would like to change. Okay, so you have been gifted with the love, all the love that has been bestowed onto you, And because of this, you have so much community support, and you have so much support of your fellow neighbors that you are able to really give to others, okay? And so that sense of community is something that people really admire about you. They really notice you're going forward, you're going places. Now we've got this as a confirmation, because with the Chariot, do you see that car going down the road? That's about things moving really forward really fast for you. Things are taking off and people are noticing. And then here we've got the confirmation that things are going forward for you. And I will tell you, I've owned this deck for, oh my goodness, like a couple of years, and I've never gotten that card before, ever. So what a beautiful card here with it kind of like has rolling hills and a trail through it, like a road. And yeah, going forward, you are going forward. You are reaching your goals. You are attaining those goals. And Spirit is proud of you, and other people are proud of you, and they're talking about you behind your back. How successful you are here with the black cat. Black cats are for good luck. Many people think they're ominous or a sign of bad luck, but that's actually not true. The black cat is a sign of good luck and a good omen. So you have been blessed with success, and you will have so much more bestowed upon you because of the fact that you are helping people. Illumination, you've become spiritually enlightened, and people are noticing this about you. They're saying that you have risen above negativity. You have been able to be like a beacon in the night for many people, and you're illuminated. You're illuminated so that you can illuminate others. You're sharing your gifts. All right. What a beautiful message. Spirit, what else is it that people are complimenting my pile number 3 about when they leave the room? People think you look like a famous person, and you may get told that a lot, okay? You have a very healing touch. You make others feel at peace. You have an eye for detail. You advocate for people who don't have a voice, and for animals as well. Okay, can I ring my bell here? Okay, that was a measly ring. I'm going to ring that bell again. I ring that when Spirit really confirms and brings something through in a big way. And this is pivotal. This is huge. You are an advocate. You are giving people the tools they need to help transform their lives. And so this is why the universe is helping you to reach your goals, okay? What else are people saying, behind pile 3's back? Your spirit guides are proud of you. People are saying that you're very intelligent, and that you're a true person of character, and that you put so much energy into whatever you're doing, and you're so very caring. People are noticing this. People fall in love easily with you, and very intensely, and you might have broken some hearts in the past because you've had to leave some people behind, okay? And you might have broken some hearts. You give it your all. You give it your all, and people are noticing you're going after your dreams. Yes, yes, yes. You are going after your dreams, and this is something that other people are noticing about you, and they're so, so proud of you. You have a gentle spirit, and you are good with animals. You are genuine, and you radiate positive vibes. Now we're going to do one more card, and this is Spirit. This is all about compliments that people give pile 3 behind their back. All right, so this is the L key deck. So Spirit, what major compliments are people giving pile 3 behind their back? Yes, I just heard you make so many people proud of you. They never even thought or imagined you'd get this far, or be like, you must be pretty hugely successful, or definitely on your way to this success. So I hope you'll leave me a comment and let me know what you're up to, pile 3. This sounds so exciting. And I am very proud of you too for how far you've come. Blanche, she who brings light. Oh my gosh, I have chills right now because I was saying how you're like a beacon of light to others. Oh my gosh, Spirit, this is a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. So Blanche is all about being the light for others, being a beacon of light, helping other people who are in the dark, serenity, peace amidst the storm. Blanche is a beautiful soul, and you are denoted here by Blanche, which is just almost like a miracle. I'm almost speechless that this card came out. She is somebody who brings light to all situations. She is somebody who radiates peace, light, growth. She's all about light and growth. So she offers herself up to others as a support to others, so that other people can see the sun and feel the warmth of the sun. And it radiates the warmth of the sun through her auric field. She has life-giving rays and radiates her beauty, and her beauty is her light. And she shimmers with echoes of life-giving energy. This card's message is all about the fact that you are a whole person, and because you are whole, you are dancing to your sparks of life, and it's so noticeable. People are noticing you're dancing to life. You're not just going through the motions. You are dancing through your life. You're passionate. You're fueled, and you are replenished. You're creative. And because of this, you're able to recharge your own batteries. You know how to help other people. You know how to help other people see the value in themselves. And you're emanating this light for others because you are so warm. You have your own glow, your own brilliance about you. You're taking on the energy of the sun and radiating it out to others. So this is just absolutely 100% a beautiful, beautiful energy. And I just wanted to say thank you, because the world does need more people like you, Pile 3. Thank you for so much for helping other people to see the light, the beautiful, brilliant light. Thank you for being a light worker that you are. You're a beautiful soul. Pile 3, if you have enjoyed this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. So definitely be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so, so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, I do offer personal readings, and you can find all the information for that in my description box below. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it is never expected, but it's always appreciated. And you can find information in the description box below for that as well. Thank you all so much again. I truly appreciate you so much. And I hope that you will come back and visit my channel again and watch more videos. Many blessings to you. Light and love. Bye.